In this section, we're going to be talking about how to do a snapshot. I have my Windows Server 2008 fully updated and powered off. What I want to do is create a snapshot. So if you select the virtual machine that you want to do a snapshot of, right-click on it, navigate down to Snapshot, and click Take Snapshot. Here we're going to name it Snapshot for Server 2008 template. What that does takes a snapshot of it right now in this moment in time, so we have that snapshot. Now after that, I'm going to go ahead and clone out 2 virtual machines from that snapshot, because I'm going to be working with 2 Server 2008 machines, so I want to go ahead and clone out 2 of them. Again, we right click on it, we're going to go down to Manage, Clone. We have the clone virtual machine wizard that will populate. As long as our snapshot is powered off, which it is, we're going to go ahead and choose the second option, an existing snapshot, powered off only. We only have that one snapshot that we just created. We're going to go ahead and hit Next. Create a linked clone versus a full clone. A linked clone will actually access the original virtual machine, but it takes less space. For this example, I'm assuming space is not an issue, so I'm going to go ahead and create a full clone. From there, I'm going to go and choose Next. Name them. This is overly important. We have to name them so that we kind of know what they are. In our lab document, we're going to have a vCenter, and we are going to have a domain controller. So for this one, I'm going to go ahead and just name it DC. I'm also going to change where it is stored. You want to again verify with your instructor where you're supposed to be storing your VMs, but for me, that's where I'm supposed to be saving it, so. And I'm going to go ahead and click on Finish. The cloning doesn't take terribly that long. For the linked clone versus a full clone, it really all depends on your environment, your space, and how your instructor has your lab set up. For my course, we have large drives, so full clones are the preferred method. This how if anything happens to our original VM, we don't have to worry about it, because these are all going to be separate. I'm going to go ahead and pause it till the cloning is done, and I will unpause it when it gets finished. I'll be right back. Okay, so the cloning process is almost finished. It only took about 3 minutes. Again, the cloning process does depend on memory, processor, and hard drive activity, so do keep that in mind. Once the cloning is complete, you will actually have a Clone Wizard complete dialog box. I'm going to go ahead and click on Close because the clone was successful. You'll notice that if it is successful, it will populate down in your view. I'm going to go ahead and do another clone. And the same steps, another full clone. But this time I'm going to name it BC, because this is going to be our vSphere Center server. click on finish, and I will let the cloning process finish. I don't think that we're going to have to walk through this one since we just walked through the DC. It's the identical steps. So thank you.